万元运动员入场。
Ladies and gentlemen, Team China 中国队 represented by number 8 唐荣妹 number 1 刘岩 number 2 陈佳佳 number 7 冯静妍 number 3 陈诗诗 number 12 卜香山 Coach 教练陶铸
Team Vietnam 越南队 represented by number 5 5号 Lê Chi Hong, number 10 10号 Wen Chi Hong Lee, number 16 16号 Duy Hai Dien, number 14 14号 Lê Chi Hui Quân, number 9 9号 Wen Chi Ha Mi, number 15 15号 Von Thuy Linh, Coach 教练张推飞。
Officials officiating the game， 下面为您介绍本场比赛的裁判。Official referee from China， 裁判长来自中国任峰。Court referee from China， 值班裁判来自中国宋鹤祥。Referee from Philippines， 主裁来自菲律宾桑蒙帕迪兹。Assistant referee from Korea， 副裁来自韩国崔永真。Line referee 1 from Thailand， 第一丝线裁判来自泰国 Pakito。Line referee 2 from Thailand， 第二丝线裁判来自泰国 Sarabi。Players please shake hands，
请双方运动员握手示意。
She on my jock, huh? Now stop when we in the spot. Booty moving weight like she on the block. With a drink, I got to know. Tight jeans, tattoo, cause I'm rock and roll. Half black, half white, diamond now. Gang of money, open up.
Yo, I'm running through these halls like Drano. I got that devilish flow. Rock and roll, no halo. We party rock. Yeah, that's the crew that I'm repping on a rise to the top. No lead in our Zeppelin. Hey. We gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Let's go. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time.
然后就往前，然后填了以后，我说，然后因为他们女队教练，然后下面是男队，然后怎么 我一听你会中文，那咱来个彩虹教育。
Step up fast and be the first girl to make me throw this cash. We get mine, don't be mad, now stop. Hating is bad. One more shot for us.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the court here at Asian Beach Sepaktakraw Championship 2024, Qingdao, Shandong, China. I'm Rohaizat Ismail, your commentator for today. And as you can see on the screen, China is leading now. China is leading now 2-0. Vietnam 0 and China 2. Shandong, Qingdao, China. Yes. Now the serve next. The service from China. China is serving like 4-0. Right, this is a good service. And Vietnam are trying their very best to control the ball, but they couldn't control the ball nicely. And the score for China now is 5-0, 5-0. No. It seems that, Vietnam has scored 5. So Vietnam is 5, China 0. Right. Vietnam has scored again as they have secured the game. Shandong, Qingdao, China. Yeah, Shandong, Qingdao, China. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the court here, having me here as a commentator from the Asian Beach Sepaktakraw Championship, Shandong, Qingdao, China. Right, ladies and gentlemen, and the score now is China 4, Vietnam 1. Vietnam is in the red jersey, and the Chinese players are in the white jersey, white and black. Okay. Now, as you can see, it's quite windy, and the referees are trying to secure the lines. Right back there, you can see that lines are really crooked because of the wind. Right. Now, yes, now it seems that Vietnam is to serve. Number 5 is to serve from Vietnam, Lee Thi Tu Trun. Serving. Lee Thi Tu Trainer. Yes, it was a good service. Yes. Now, China is to serve. China 5. Right. China having 5 points and Vietnam 2. China is in the white jersey and Vietnam is in the red and black red jersey. Right. Vietnam serve. Strike from China. No, the striker did not manage to strike the ball. So the score now is Vietnam 3 and China 5. Service from China, player number 8. Player number 8, Tang Rong Mei. Right? Tang Rong Mei. I do not know, my friend is there eating. So now press that. Now okay, a good serve from Vietnam and a good control from the Chinese players. Oh, there was a mistake. The Chinese players could not control the ball, and the ball went out of play. So now China leading 6-3. Back to China. China to serve. Player number 8, Tang Rong Mei. Serve, good serve Good serve at the end of the court and a point, extra point, another point for China. So China now 7, Vietnam, oh, what is this? I don't understand. 7 for China and 4 for Vietnam. They have asked for a timeout. The Vietnam has asked for a timeout. So meaning to say now China 8 points, Vietnam is at 4 points. The coach and the manager has gone in to give advice to the players, advice on how to play and how the strategy to win the game. So now, the Vietnamese serving. Vietnam are serving. They are serving. Number lead to Trim. Good serve and a very good back control from the Vietnamese. So the score is now 8-4. 8 for China and 4 for now 5 for Vietnam, 8 for China. China to serve. Good serve. That's a good and very high ball, but it went to the other side of the court, and now Vietnam has secured a point. Vietnam has scored a point, and the point is 6 now. So the score now is 8-6. Eight-6. So Vietnam to serve at 6-8. Vietnam is to serve at 6-8. Out, the service went out. It was not a good service from Vietnam. So China managed to secure a point. So now China 9-6. Good service, but out of play. Out of play, meaning to say China now, Vietnam now 7 and China 8. Good service. Wow, there was no block from the Chinese. Foreign play straight ball. So Vietnam now having 7 points and China 9 points. 10 points. China with 10 points. Good service. No, not a good strike. Below the net. So that will be the 8 point. 8 point for Vietnam and 10 for China. Let us look. Let us see what's the end of the end result of this game. Now China and Vietnam are playing for the winning to win the game. Wow, that was very sad. They got the ball and did not manage to finish the ball from the end product. So China 12. So Vietnam 7 now. 12 and 7. Now number 8 is again serving for China. Tang Rong Wing. Right, good serve, good player. Now did not enter the court. So another good game for China. China received another point. That should be 13-7. 13-7 now the score. So back to Vietnam serving. China Now out of play, again out of play, so 8. Now 14. No, wait. Now 13 to 8 for Vietnam, lead to 13, yes, 13-7. 13-7, the score now is 37. Point to Vietnam to 8, 13-8. So now China is to serve at 13 points. So, oh, no, it's not Thailand. China is to serve, but Vietnamese, they are serving. So 8. No, that was not a good ball. They did not control the ball nicely. China did not control the ball nicely. So next, serving from again another good point from Vietnam. Another good and important point from Vietnam. So China to serve. No, Vietnam is to serve. Vietnam at 10. China is at 14. Right? Good control. My God, that was not a good control. Now, let's see what's the outcome of this ball control. Wrong way of controlling the ball. So the end product is China won the game 15-10. So first set, China won the game 15-10. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break here for the second set. We'll have a 2 minutes rest. The dancers are already in. They are already in with new coloring. You can see they have red, That's it. That's the end of the music. That's the end of the show for them, the dancers. So we will continue with the next match. Not the next match, next set. Now it is the second set. We are into the second set. China versus Vietnam. China versus Vietnam. China won the first set 15-10. So back to the game now. China is to serve. So number 8 serving to number 10, number 16. And Vietnam players managed to strike the ball nicely in the air. So Vietnam scored the first goal, the first point. So 1 to Vietnam and 0 for China. Number 5 is serving. Number 5 is serving for Vietnam. The twin. Out ball or in ball? So it should be an in ball or out ball. Let's see what's the outcome. Right, Vietnam are serving. Score now is 1-0. China, no, Vietnam could not control the ball. Vietnam players, they could not control the ball. So the score now is 1 each, 1 point each. Let's see the next outcome of the game. I think Vietnam is leading 2-1. Good. Control the ball. Heading. Heading in another point. So 2-all. 2-all. 2 to Vietnam and 2 to China. Next server is from Vietnam. Vietnam serving player number 5, DT2 training. Right, Coach China has asked for a timeout, so that will be a timeout for them. 1 minute timeout. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back commenting on the Asian Beach Sepaktakraw Championship 2024, Qingdao, China. And again, the match this evening is between women. This is women's Regu event, and we are having China versus Vietnam. Right, women's Regu event, China versus Vietnam, and it seems that Vietnam is leading the points now. Vietnam at 8, China at 5. First set won by China. China won the game at 15-10. Good. Good point for Vietnam. Now Vietnam is leading the game now at 9-5. 9 for Vietnam and 5 for China. A good service from China. Right. Controlled by the Chinese, and Vietnam managed to score. The score now is 10-5. Mistaken? Should be 10-5. 10 for Vietnam. Yeah, Vietnam is to serve. Vietnam is to serve. Number 5, player number 5, Lee T Tu Trin. Very good service. That's a very good service. And the score now, score for Vietnam, 11-5. Right, another good score by the Vietnamese. Now the Vietnamese have scored 12 and 5. So 12 for Vietnam and 5 for China. Now Vietnam is leading the game. They are having a very good game in the second set. They seem to have won all most of the points in the second set. So now China is at 6-12. 6-12. Good service from China, and a good block from from Vietnam. Right, that was a strike from the Vietnamese player, and he went out. So 1 more point for China. Serve from Vietnam. China is slowly picking up, as you can see. We have 8 points now. China 8 compared to Vietnam 12. If China were to lose this game, the second set, then we'll have a tie break, and we'll go into the next set with a tie break. Vietnam won the points, so now 12, 7, 14, that's 13 in a second. Wow, another good point by the Korean. The Korean has reached 13. 13 compared to China's 8. Now China is to serve. Out ball by the Koreans. So the score now is China 9, Vietnam 14. Now check up game point. Game point for Vietnam. Serve, good serve. Yes, but they couldn't get a point out of it. So good point for China and Vietnam. So let's see what's the outcome of this game. Finally, the Chinese, they're serving. Yes, it's a good serve. So finally, we ended the game at 15-9. 15 for the Vietnamese got 15, and 9 only for China. So that's the second set. Now we are into the third set. There will be a break for 2 minutes. break for 2 minutes interval. So they have a rest and discuss the strategies and whatsoever to win the third match after this match. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the court at set 3 women's Regu event, China versus Vietnam. China won the first game at 15-10. Second set, Vietnam beat China 15-10. Now we enter the third set, right? Serving by the Vietnamese. So China scored the first point. So 4-1 love. 1 for China, 0 for Vietnam. Number 8 to serve. So the other side, meaning to say the right. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the court. The court here at Court 1 Asian Beach Sepaktakraw Championship 2024 match between Vietnam and China. Right, first game goes to China. The score with a score of 15-10. Second game goes to Vietnam, another 15-10. And now we are into the third set or tie break, and the score now is China 5, Vietnam 3. Both of them have won one each of the match. Yes, 1-2. Tak ada. Apa saya tak ada? Hilang pula. No, the sound is not here, not so clear. Mr. We have Mr. Farid here with me. The match here again we have China leading 5-3.
What's going on? 25 years of my life in
5-3. Now score is 6-3. 6 to China and 3 to Vietnam. A block from China, but they could not block the strike from Vietnam. Vietnam with a score of 4. 4 to Vietnam and 6 to China. Now this is the final match. The third set for each Regu. First Regu won by China. Second Regu won for Vietnam. This is the third Regu, the tie break, and China is leading by the point of by 6-3. Right, service by Vietnam. Ball out of play. So meaning to say the score for China that it should be 7 for China, 7-4. Right, China wicket service. Right, strike out of play. Vietnam again, they strike the ball and the ball went out of play. So China 8, Vietnam 4. They're changing side now. In the third set, when they score 8 points, so both teams were change side. So now they are changing side and they have to wait for a while. For 1 minute, there will be a break for 1 minute, and then they will resume the game. China is having 8 points, Vietnam 4.
Is it true that you want it? Then act like you mean it. With everyone watching, it's truth or dare. Can you feel it?
Okay, we go on with the next point. Now Vietnam is serving again 4-8. Vietnam to serve is a good serve and point for Vietnam. Vietnam 5, China 8. Serve from number 5. Serve from number 5. Lead to trim. China to serve. Good. Wow, very good. Wow, out ball. China to hit the ball out of play. So now Vietnam with another point. That should be the 6th point in the ticket. So it should be 6-8. That's a break now. It seems that China has asked for timeout. China has really asked for timeout. So there will be a 1 minute break for China. So the coaches and the managers are in the court now and giving them advice and setting up strategies on how to win the game. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing live streaming from Asian Beach Sepaktakraw Championship, Qingdao. This place is Shandong, Qingdao, China. And we are Sepaktakraw team having to give you the comment on about the game. Yeah. Right now Vietnamese are serving. Number 5 lead to train the serve. It's a good serve. Yes, they managed to get a point. So now 6-8. 6-8. China to serve. Good serve. Controlled by again a strike from the Vietnamese. A very good strike by the tall killer or tall striker. So 8 out. Now it is 8 and 8 all. The point now is 8 all. Vietnam to out ball. Vietnam scored another good point. So Vietnam is 9 at 9. China is still at 8. So China to serve. High ball. High ball strike from heading by the Chinese players. Ball out of play. Yes, they could not control. China could not control the game. So Vietnam are leading the game now. They are commanding. They are commanding. So 10 for Vietnam and still 8 for Chinese. It seems that the Chinese are stuck with the number 8. Right? Again. Right? Controlled by this Vietnamese. Right? Controlled by the Vietnamese and out. Yeah. Game. Yes. Another control by the Vietnamese. So, yes. Another point by the Vietnamese. Now, they have secured 11 points. A good strike by player number 10. Player number 10, Ngu Yen Ki Kan Li. China to serve. Good serve? Yes, it's a good serve. And finally, China moving forward. China moving forward now. And the score now is 9-10. 9-10. 9-11. Wait a second. Yeah, 11 for the Korean. For the Vietnamese. Vietnam 11. China 9. Next. Okay, good control of the game. Good strike. Out. It was not a good strike. It was very hard, very strong strike, but out of the game. So China 10, Vietnam 11. A very close fight. This is a very close fight between China and Vietnam. 10 to China. Wow! Another good service. Another good service is another score for China. So now the score is level at 11 all. Yes, Mr. Hafiz. Yeah, my friend is already back in service. Come, Mr. Hafiz. We have reached the point 11 all in the third set. So what's your comment, Mr. Hafiz?
Look like China redeem their pride of the host from men's category to give a good tough fight against Vietnam, and they're leading now 12-11. Vietnam is as the Sepaktakraw followers know, also the second powerhouse behind Thailand, but now they are down with 1 point or equal points with the host. I think China have to use this advantage and this momentum to shock the favorite of this match. But actually this one is a turning point for Vietnam of equal points for China, the host, and I think it's a focus pressure more on Vietnam now. What do you think, Mr. Haizat?
Yeah, now it seems that we have reached the final point. We have reached the final point. So China has received a point. Now China is 14 and Vietnam is 13. So Vietnam will have to defend. And look at it now. We have to control. They must control the game. No, Vietnam lost. China won the game. Congratulations to China. China won the game at 15-13, Mr. Hafiz. It looks like China has improved a lot.
Big shot in this championship of this category of this Regu event when the host beat Vietnam, the favorite in this match, in this round robin format of Regu, of women's Regu match.
It seems that the underdog has beaten the Tigers, or the big guns. And see that China has won the game, and seem all of the supporters and our players are very happy to see China women's Regu won the game. The final result of the game is China to beat Vietnam 50. What was it? The score? 15-13 was the final score. We win for China. Yeah.
Until the end.
Yeah. I think that's all from us. We are Sepaktakraw. We'll see you again in the next match. Okay. Bye bye.